Wiltshire. Name: Crocus Nightshade MP. Age: 48. Sentence: 25.5 years. Crime: blabberification. Statement: there is no denying, Andrew, and permit me to pound this point into the brain face of the nation, that the proliferation of cloud products, whether in the form of straggly, vertically unwinded mini-drips, or in the form of fatter, blown and blitzed, big-ass bad-uns, is arriving in this country, this stunning, sexy kiss-lips known as Britain, and it is important, permit me to finish, Mr. Kerr, it is important that in this country, and one has to remember, or to have to forget, the opposition, in 1992, in 1997, in 2004, so it is not our fault. I want to make that clearer than a prism up a column of well-windowed glass, that the sandbaggery is in place to protect the beautiful wonderfulness of this proud nation. I am proud, Andrew, should help. When the fluffy nemesis release their high-risk wetness onto the paves and ments and floors of those places, and the opposition might snap a twig in the face of a crying child. Oh no, not us. Wear socks, plebs. Meaning: in 12 minutes, Wiltshire will be mostly underwater. Statement: let me show abstruse clarityness, if you will permit me to start, Andy Lips. If you will let me pulverize this point in the name of political honour sty, lacking, opposition, not us, oh no, no, no. And that point, arriving in this sentence following a short skittle of filler syllables, that with the ratification of the Unification Treaty, if one considers the implications of a non-deratification of a reunification in a rogue nation, and if two don't, and three must consider the non-implications of unconsidering such a thinglet, Andrew, I'm speaking here, thank you, that our county, and I am concurrence with the Prim Ministeress, a fantastic woman, strong leader, precisely who we need, and, in spite, our firm clamp on a pollinoncy to never currywurst with tyrants, whether tyrannically inclined or incliningly tyranted, there is in fact, and I have been clear and always have been unclear on this, as clear as quartz on the invisible man's wrists, or that, and sometimes there, never then, listen up, Andrew, that parts of Corsham might find itself burning warmer than usual, perhaps subatomically. However, this has nothing to do with us, and the opposition drowned babies. Bunker up, slobs. Meaning: in 12 minutes, an Iranian missile will poleaxe Corsham. Statement: as I hoof along the length, breadth and width of this proud country, this warm-bummed united king among kingsdom, people say to me, through my staff, they say to me, in unopened letters, they say to me, that their hard-earned monies, their goodly grafted lookers, their tough-schlepped mullahs, they say that they would prefer, and I agree with myself on this, and I'm sure you do too, or perhaps you don't, which I take issue with, I take umbrage with, and the opposition hammers nails into the faces of orphans. And if you don't believe me, read Alan Wilburn's piece in the Daily Noon. And now, to the nexus of my natter, to the matter of my prattle, if you will permit me, Andrew, the teensiest moment to draw breath without inbutting for once. When we polled the populace, when we slippered paper pieces into letter boxes asking things of men and dogs, there was consent that scroungers, loungers and slackers are sucking us into a hole ditch, and we need to take waction. And yes, I concede these choices have been heard harder than a slap in the nads from your mum, Andrew. However, in the end, things, and yes, we don't. On your knees, scroungers. Meaning: in 12 minutes, everyone receiving state benefits will be massacred. Statement: there is a new scourge sweeping the nation, true love, a new sickness in the bleeding viscous of Great Britain. That sickness is the creative sponger. He sits on the sofa swatting down on box sets while you, the numb-gum taxpayer, toil in your work plants to fund our schools and hospitals and fire engines and dads. Oh yes, heed me now. The sad sack hand tends the net watching cat videos and mucky memes while you, the back-shafted tax lover, struggle to keep your head above guns on 0-hour contracts. The sad sack paints pics of panting pensioners in heat while you, the flat-suffering tax plunger, spud your evenings totting up bills and budgeting so you can feed your tubby tots for another week. Andrew, I am saying several things at once and nothing at the same time, while I am simultaneously making many and no points and non-points, and I remain so fabulous your bozo brain simply cannot compute my stuff, and the opposition touch up dying grannies in hospital beds. It is true, read this clipping. Artists humphed, they are the rotting flies in our collective gazpacho, and we are coming. Yes, you gulping head of skin, feel the truth in a plate of hemp. Shield up, saddos. Meaning, in 12 minutes, anyone caught practicing art will be stabbed. Statement. If I might take a moment to perambulate around the issue, Andrew, or should I say perambulance, since the omelette on this verbal fryer the omelette on this verbal fryer, the one I'm attempting to egg up with, this sizzle of words pertains to the health service, the marvellous health service, doctors and nurses and orderlies and locums and cleaners, excuse me. No, just look, I'm reading Turning England. Yes, my new novel. Yeah, I write novels, okay? Yes, no one reads novels anymore. Yeah, go away. Sorry, just continue now. Almost there. Get through it together. Yeah. And locums and cleaners. Yum yum yes. Which into we were working to vest in. This is intentionally written like this, it's not just incoherent. Once the roofs have been scoured for bird plot, it is our contentions and their intentions and the opposition like to rape puppies in front of birthing mothers. Read the article in the Daily Fupa that having failed to want to transform these hospitals into thriving centres of commercial excellence. Hang on, I've got a text here from Philip. Okay. He's just arrived in East Timor. I'm a bit worried about him because he'd lost his dad at the weekend not from COVID, he just lost him in a park somewhere. I think he's found him now. Commercial excellence, their must find needs a better purpose in the fullness of time. And let me finish a sentence, Andrew, and I believe in my heart and soul and loins in the opposition. And okay, I gotta go. Sorry. Bye.